Why
I
does
guess
it take them 30 days to do that? Because are they Air Force or what?
kind of, well, we'll call them Air Force, Your Honor. I think there's a few Army guys involved in it too, but the newer Army, not your Army judge. Just the 30 days to give Eddie a chance to review. That's the only reason why we're going that far out.
Well, I mean, is he just have a DWI? I mean, here's the ultimate issue. We don't need to wait on somebody else's review on that. We're going to give him our own review when he gets on board. Is that not true?
It is. And most of the time, Eddie's coming back within, 2 to 3 weeks tops. It's just
we don't need to wait 30 days to get some sort of ADAPSI report from the military. We don't need that. All we need is the DWI report and see how aggravated or not aggravated that is. And then you're going to send him to, not the VA, but some other designated provider anyway, right? For some sort of alcohol outpatient deal. They'll evaluate him.
Well, since he's already been evaluated, Your Honor, on base.
I don't want to wait 30 days. That's what I'm saying. I'm not waiting 30 days for the military to do something.
Yes, sir.
You and I've waited 20 or 30 years for the military to do stuff.
Yes, Your Honor. I will
process his application, send it to Eddie. If that other document comes in, great, but we're not waiting on it.
Sounds good, Your Honor.
I
will make sure it's done.
Okay. Your Honor, Attorney Adam Flores is in, Your Honor.
Adam, let me
3
find you.
o'clock.
Gotcha. Curtis Strong.
Yes, Your Honor.
Veteran.
Currently he's a lieutenant colonel active duty, Your Honor.
I assume you're Adam, you're in contact with him. Is that him right there? There he is. That's pretty close contact. Have you received an offer from the state on this case and/or have you applied to the VTC?
We're gonna apply today, Your Honor, but I need to talk to the DA. I did email him and he said he was gonna get back to me.
Yeah, Judge, I got an email from Mr. Flores just right before the docket. It appears that the defendant would like to go assist the Ukraine situation in Poland, and so that's going to create somewhat of an issue with the offer.
Your Honor, he also
go ahead, Pat.
For skip. He has an active warrant for skip. Okay.
Do we have military orders already cut?
Curtis, yeah.
No, we
Is
don't
it Sergeant? I can't see your rank, sir. Is it Sergeant Strong? Am I correct?
Lieutenant Colonel, sir. But
Lieutenant Colonel Strong.
Yes,
all right, are you already on orders?
No, sir. We
right,
don't.
When are you leaving? If you can tell us.
Yes, sir. No, we don't have orders cut yet, but we are just on standby, in just waiting basically to deploy.
All right, so it could be any day kind of a deal. You're waiting for air.
Yes. Waiting to hear back.
Right.
Yes, sir.
You're cleared to go anywhere worldwide with military orders, so that's not
Yes,
a
sir.
problem.
Yes,
You're not
sir.
going to be drinking when you're there anyway because of General Order Number 1. You're well aware of, I'm sure.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's not going to be a problem.
Roger. Yes.
So
sir.
I would say stay in touch with your attorney. And have y'all actually put an application in for the VTC yet? Have we gotten that far?
We're gonna do it today, Your Honor.
Chris, have you interviewed Colonel Strong?
I have, Your Honor, sent him the application February 23rd and just haven't received it back yet. So, but yes, he's been screened, good to go, and just waiting on the application, sir.
Okay. So what are we waiting on with regard to Colonel Strong?
Well, Your Honor, I'm asking to record the warrant. I need to talk to the DA about any offers they might.
Well, the point I'm trying to make for Staff Sergeant Whitmore is if he were to be pled into the VTC and then go off on his deployment and then come back, that would buy him some time on probation, so to speak. That it probably benefit him. Is what I'm looking at. Is that possible, Chris?
If he can get the application turned in today, Your Honor, we can definitely route it up and staff it. That's for sure. And just depending on when the orders come down, how long it'll take Eddie to review the application and set up a plea date. So there's some moving parts that would need to line up, but I mean, anything's possible, Your Honor.
Colonel, do you have any idea how long this deployment is going to be? Could it be a year in length? Is that something like that?
Yeah, it's possibly a year, 6 months to a year.
Which would take him outside of the VTC, Your Honor, for the program length. So he would basically not be able to complete any of the other required stuff or the fee unless he was able to do that from over there. But I'm not sure how successful he would be or able to be with dealing with that and trying to focus on the treatment piece.
Okay, Adam, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Here's what I'm suggesting. You talk to Colonel Strong about two possibilities. One, that he goes on probation outside the Veterans Treatment Corps. He gets what I call collateral VTC or VTC light, meaning he still gets credit for being in the military, but he's actually in a just County Court 6 environment. I'm certainly going to give him permission to go anywhere worldwide on military orders. But if he were already on probation, he's going to get a 1-year probation period in all likelihood. It's going to burn up a lot of that time while he's overseas. And there are only a few programs he'd have to do, some of which he could actually do online if he can get online over there. Sometimes you can and sometimes you can't. But that's up to you guys. Otherwise, we just wait till he gets back. But that's something y'all need to jump on that immediately. If he's just waiting for a plane, it could be tomorrow and it could be a month from now. There's just no rhyme or reason for that.
Yes, Your Honor. May I talk to the DA real quick, Your Honor? Or he's
Yeah. Eddie, are you available? Why don't you go
Yes,
ahead?
Judge.
This is a special occasion. Go talk
Right.
to Adam on Colonel Strong.
Okay, do you want me to get Mr. Delco back then?
No, we're fine. We don't have any new attorneys anyway, do we?
Oh, we have a lot of them, Your Honor.
Well, give me one. It won't take Adam, excuse me, it won't take Eddie a minute to talk about that. Is Ken still back there? Or is Kenny out with us? Kenny, you're with us?
Yes,
He's here.
I'm here.
All right,
Okay,
Kenny,
good.
you're my new DA on call. All you really have to do is say it's okay with you or it's not okay with you.
Go back until 2 and Mr. Flores should be in 2 with you. Mr. Flores?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, Eddie, go back into 2.
Okay, so what other attorneys do we got? I see I got Barry Hitchings. Let me find Barry. Barry, talk to me about Gabriela Ramirez.
Well, I was surprised on this case, Judge. I was appointed a representative on a felony burglary of a habitation, and I got a dismissal on that case. It said reduced to be misdemeanor. So I filed my felony case away, and all of a sudden I get this docket and she's on it. And so I'm guessing the felony appointment carries over to the misdemeanor.
It does.
So, okay, so it had been a while since I talked with her and told her about the dismissal. So I tried calling a bunch of numbers I had. I ended up talking with the grandfather, and he said he would try to get a hold of his granddaughter and have her call me. I've not heard back yet. So it may come as a surprise to her that she's got a misdemeanor pending.
Well, is this ABI a reduction from felony burglary? Is that correct?
From burglary of a habitation.
All right.
Hold on, Your Honor.
Let's reset for a week for you to find her. If you can't find her in a week, I'm gonna have to issue an FTA warrant on her.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
And in the meantime, Ken, make a note, but Eddie gets back, he can send an offer off to Barry Hitchings on Gabriela Ramirez.
And if you can just kind of notate, it was came out of a burglary of a habitation that was rejected. He might have questions about the misdemeanor case also.
I'm wondering if it's the same incident or it's apples and oranges. Who knows?
I'd have to look into it, Your Honor.
Miss Pat, what is the case number for Mr. Hitchens' case?
That is, hold on just a moment.
675564.
Thank you.
All right, so Barry, I'm keeping you on my radar, resetting you for a week. And then if you want to hang around and talk to the DA today, you're welcome to do that.
Oh, I've got several other cases to
All right, then you're out of here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, next one would be Jonathan Reitmeyer. He would-
John, I got you for an Evo Santana Bole.
Afternoon, Judge. I'm still waiting on an offer from the state. I was hoping I could confer with them so I could stick around if they're going to have it.
I'm going to reset you for a week just to keep you on my radar, but hang around. I've got, right now I've got Eddie in the back on some kind of emergency deal. When he comes back, we're going to have Ken Delco available and you can chat with him immediately, or you can wait for Eddie at 3:30.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Judge.
All right, we're good on that then.
Okay, Your Honor, we also have Orlando Castellon. He should be in the same area.
Orlando, I've got you for Harry Martinez, it looks like.
Yes, Judge. I've got him on 2 cases. And I just got retained just a few weeks ago.
You in contact with Mr. Martinez, I'm assuming?
I am, Judge.
And have you received offer on any of these cases yet?
I have not.
All right. So Ken, it's your ability, write down a note for Eddie that he needs to fire off offers on Harry Martinez, 676-542 and 676-543 for Orlando Castanon. And Orlando, if you want to hang around today and talk to DA, I've got 2 for once. So Eddie's in the back right now. He'll be out in a minute. And then Ken Delco will be available. Or you can wait around at 3:30 for Eddie. Otherwise, I'm resetting you for 1 week for you to get all these offers together.
Let me just come back in 1 week then, Judge.
All right. It's all good. That's all good.
Thank you, Judge.
You bet.
Bye-bye.
Your Honor, we have Michael Collins right after.
Mike, I got Christopher Avila Mendoza.
Yes, Your Honor, I thought we had already reset this one because there was a bunch of property damage on this one, and we were here about a week ago, but my client hadn't shown up, but then he did show up later on, so I got back on, and we said we were going to just reset it because there was a lot of discovery to look at. There was about 10 or 12 body cams because he tore up a couple of chain link fences and then kept driving down the road and then hit a parked car. So there's just oodles and oodles of
Let's set you on the jury trial docket that we have them already, and that buys you
we
some
have
time
That's fine, Your Honor.
to get your discovery. I don't keep bringing you back saying, "What? Where are we?"
Yeah, because they couldn't even
Where are we? I don't
they
have.
couldn't even make an offer yet because of the property damage. And I'm in the process of getting, I got some information showing from him. His insurance company accepted liability. However, they haven't resolved all the claims yet.
All right. As of right now, you're on the jury trial docket, and that theoretically is like June 6th, D-Day, 2022.
Yippee. Okay.
And in the meantime, if you should be getting an offer from the state once they get this property thing figured out, and y'all can go from there. How's that?
That's fair enough, Your Honor.
Good to go.
Your
All right.
Honor,
Thanks, Mike.
Joel Rodriguez, who is above him, has come in.
Well, Joel, talk to me about Tamale Espinosa.
Tamale Espinosa, she's here, Your Honor, she's present. It's a fairly new case. I have not had a chance to talk to the DA about it, and I just got discovery on it, so I haven't even reviewed that yet.
I'm going to reset you for 1 week just to keep you on my radar. If you want to talk to a DA today, in about 5 minutes, I'm going to have Ken Delco available for you, and Eddie will be available at 3:30.
Judge, is there a possibility to kick this out a couple months?
No.
A month?
You can go on the jury trial docket. That buys you time until June the 6th. Is that something you want to do? What do you need time for? I guess is my question.
It's because coming back every week for my client's very hard. She's working and she's on probation right now because it's a new job.
He doesn't need to show up at these arraignment dockets. He just needs to be ready for trial if that comes up, or a plea, or whatever y'all work out.
Okay, so she doesn't have to be here next week then.
He does not need to be here today or next week.
Got it. Then I'll be here next week.
All right, well, then let's just reset for a week. And if you have time today to talk to DA's great. Otherwise, that gives you a week to talk to him. And Ken, write down this one, if you would, for Eddie, that we need an offer on Harry Martinez with a Z, 676-542 and 676-543. Okay, Joel, thanks.
Hey, Judge, I'm back.
Oh, actually, that was a Tamale Espinosa. I gave you the wrong one. I gave you that one before. 676-828. Eddie, we're talking to Joel Rodriguez, reference Tamale, Yomali Espinosa.
Okay.
And he needs an offer. And there are 2 cases. And I guess 2 ABIs. I'm not sure how all that works.
Probably
and Joel, did you say you want to come back next week, or you want to talk to a DA today? What did you want to do?
I'll talk to him if he's available right now.
Ken, can you go back and talk to Mr. Rodriguez on this case?
Okay, Mr. Rodriguez can go into 1. Now, we have Larry Meadows in, Your Honor, and after
All
Mr.
right.
Meadows,
Larry, talk to me about Arlet Mendoza.
Judge, I need to confer. I think it was Eddie that I was speaking with.
You can talk to him today at 3:30, but not right now.
Okay, I'll be back, or I'll stay online, but.
Let me get some information from you. I assume you are in contact with Arlet Mendoza, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
I think we have. That's, I need to confirm what the offer was and where we're at.
All right, I'm gonna just reset you for next Tuesday just to keep you on my radar. But if you want to talk to Eddie, just hang around till 3:30 or sign back in at 3:30.
Okay,
All right.
I'll sign back in.
All right, thanks.
Your Honor, the next
Yep.
one would be Sean Hendrickson.
I'm sorry, say again what now?
Sean Hendrickson, Your Honor, on a Rosa Maria Salas.
Good afternoon, Judge. How you doing?
Gotcha. Rosa Salas. Are you in contact with Miss Salas?
I am.
And have you received an offer from the state?
I have not received an offer, and we're missing a lot of discovery still, Judge.
Let's put Miss Salas on a jury trial docket just because we got a huge discovery issue. And Eddie, it's your ability, fire off an offer on Miss Salas' case to Mr. Hendrickson and listen to him whine about what we don't have on discovery that you may never get.
Will do, Judge. Yes, sir.
We're having major problems on getting videos, if that's probably what discovery stuff you're looking for.
That's what I'm waiting for.
All right, so you're now on the jury trial docket. That's June 6th, 2022. And in the meantime, you can, if you want to stay and talk to Eddie today about any of this, you're welcome to do that. He'll be available at 3:30.
Judge, I'm going to be out of the country on June 6th. Is there any way we could do a different date?
Where are we going?
Scotland.
Right.
You know, I almost got to live in Scotland. I was on an airplane that was chartered by the U.S. government to pick up people in England and fly back to the U.S. And we went to Scotland to pick up a sub crew, and they don't announce those flights like commercial flights, like is now leaving gate 3. And I see our plane pulling away, but we had a radio, so we called them back. That's not going to be a problem. Let's just leave it on the jury trial docket. And before you actually leave, just call Pat and tell her when you're coming back. How's that?
That's good, Judge.
And you may have resolved it by then if you get discovery. Who knows?
Sure.
All right. Thanks.
Michael Sawyer now, Your Honor.
All right. Mikey, talk to me
Afternoon,
about Bo Goodhart.
Yes, sir. If I could confer with one of the DAs there, I think we can probably hit a solution for
All
him.
right. That's a good idea. Let me back up. I assume you're in contact with Mr. Goodhart.
Yes, sir. He is living in Kentucky. We have his address. We are in contact with him.
And have you received an offer from the state on this yet?
I think that we sent the wrong cause number. They sent us a plea offer for DWI. This is a criminal trespass. This is why I need to confer.
See, it's already a defense win. You've already got it reduced from a DWI to a criminal trespass.
Great legal work. What can I say?
If you want to hang around about another 20 minutes, I can let you talk to Eddie. Otherwise, in a moment, Ken Delco will be back, so our other ADA for the day.
No worries. I'll wait for 20 minutes. Not a problem, Judge.
All right, I'm just going to reset you for a week right now to keep you on my radar.
Sounds good, Judge.
All right, thanks, Mike.
You bet.
Who else we got?
At this point, Your Honor, there's just people who are waiting now. I don't know what happened with Mr. Flores.
I'm right here. Yeah, I've got to ask the judge. I'm sorry, I'm right here. I've got to ask you to record I'm asking the court to record the warrant and put them on scram device because I did talk to the pretrial officer and she said you have to order the scram device.
Does anybody know what the violation was? I assume we had a.
Yes, sir. It was skip blows.
How many?
That I'm not sure, Your Honor, but I know that they were skipped blows.
Can you explain to him
Yeah.
about that though?
Yeah, he was at a treatment center, Your Honor. He was at an alcohol treatment center.
In San Antonio?
No, he was at, what was it? What were you looking at? Warrior's Heart. And Bandera.
In Missouri?
No, Bandera.
Oh, Bandera.
Yeah.
And how long was he in Warrior's Heart?
How long you were there?
From the 26th of January to the 11th of February.
A month?
Yeah.
A month. He was there for a month, Your Honor.
Okay. So is he on any kind of device right now?
Yes, he's on the portable alcohol device.
The Smart Start Mobile blow into the device?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is he blowing into it regularly? We're not missing any more skips?
Are you not missing? No, Your Honor.
No, what? No, we're blowing into it, or no, we're not blowing into it?
He's blowing it, Your Honor. He's not missing any skips. He's currently on there right now. But
Okay, let me back up. Colonel Strong, put Colonel Strong back on my video. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right now, you're on the Smart Start mobile device blowing into it 4 times a day. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
All right. Stay on that device. Continue
Okay.
it 4 times a day. Once you get orders, let your attorney know. And I would suggest that you basically call our court or call me and let us know when you're leaving, basically. And if you can tell us when you're coming back, kind of deal. So that you can
Okay.
turn in your Smart Start mobile. I'm going to turn it off as soon as you get ready to deploy. And then you go do your thing. And then when you come back, is probably what we're going to have to deal with all this.
Okay.
Depending on how long it takes for you guys to get air, when we were going to Afghanistan, y'all were hitting Iraq, and so we didn't get air for like a month. And it was one of those everyday things, check in every day to see if you got a plane.
Right.
So you're probably doing the same thing right now. So if your attorney and you can get together with the DA and you can work something out, Eddie, he's going to have to be outside the VTC because he's getting ready to deploy for possibly a year.
Right.
But he could be on regular probation, so to speak, and deploy for a year, and that wouldn't bother anybody. He's not going to be drinking over there because they have this what's called General Order Number 1, and they court-martial you if they catch you drinking in the combat zone. So that would be bad. So my guess is that will work.
Okay.
It's up between you and Mr. Flores. If y'all want to try and get something together and get a plea worked out before Colonel Strong deploys, that would benefit Colonel Strong, in my opinion. But that's between the 3 of y'all. Because, you know, you might as well burn up time on probation while you're off doing Army stuff as opposed to sitting here in the real world having to do it. But that's up to you guys. So, Mr. Flores, does that make sense?
yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. May I ask you to recall the warrant, Your Honor?
Yeah, I'm going to recall his warrant.
Thank you, Your Honor.
As long as you promise not to kill anybody, do I have your word?
Yes, sir.
All right, airborne.
Yes, sir.
All right. So as far as that goes,
We have no new attorney.
we set them for next week just to keep them on my radar.
Yes,
So I
sir.
can see what we're going to do, whether we're going to work a deal outside the VTC and he'll be on probation and deploy, or we're just going to wait till he gets back.
Okay, Your Honor.
My
All right.
theory is it will benefit him if he's over there, because we know he's not drinking, which is what the DA and everybody wants anyway. And he's covering his country and it's all good, but he'll be burning up his probation time for a year while he's over there, as opposed to have to come back and do another year on probation. That's what my theory is would be good for him, but that's up to you 3 guys. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you,
So
Your Honor.
we'll talk to you next week if the colonel's still here, and we'll go from there. He does not need to show up at the arraignment session. Depending on what he's got, I imagine he's got a lot to do getting ready to deploy. So
Yes, Your Honor.
not a problem
Thank you,
there.
Your Honor.
All right. Anybody got any questions?
No, Your
Colonel,
Honor.
you good?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right.
sir.
Keep blowing in that machine until you get ready to deploy. Let us know. We'll take it off.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to pull his warrant today, but it's not going to be actively pulled on the computer till tomorrow.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And do we have any new lawyers in yet?
No new ones, Your Honor. Can I go ahead and put Eddie in and
Send Eddie back with Mike, because Mike is surgical strike and you'll be out of there in 5 minutes, if that.
all right, Eddie, go back to 2 and Mr. Sawyer, you can go into 2. I've got Mr. Delco there. Does anybody want to talk to Mr. Delco?
Sorry, John Reitmeyer.
Okay, Mr. Reitmeyer, you go in and talk with Mr. Delco?
Sure.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, room 1. Sharon, you're next, whoever's, and you want to talk to Eddie, for sure. Yeah.
Is Miss Villarreal waiting for an attorney?
Yeah, Your Honor, I'm not sure which attorney. Miss Villarreal,
Yes, ma'am.
who is your attorney, ma'am?
Rochelle Acevedo.
Is she even on our docket today?
That has been reset, if I remember correctly, Miss Villarreal. Contact your attorney. Call her.
I contact my attorney right now 5 minutes ago while on the phone with y'all, and they said that she would be entering.
Entering. I don't have her. I think I have reset that case. I'm going to look you up to make sure.
Okay.
Okay, let me go in here and see.
Chris, as soon as I get an attorney back, we're gonna chat about yours. A DA back.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Well, let's just start. Obviously, you're in contact with Ms. Benavides because she's here. Have you received an offer on this case yet?
I have not, Judge. Haven't been appointed to this case that long.
If you want to talk to a DA today, just hang around. And otherwise, I'm going to reset you for 1 week to get an offer from the DA, and you can chat with your client about it and go from there. Will that work for you?
That'll work, Judge.
All right. So as of right now, you're reset for 1 more week. If you want to hang around, you can talk to one of the DAs about this case now. You may or may not even have discovery yet, or who knows.
Let me double check my file, Judge, and if I'm still waiting for a lot, then I'll just come back next week.
All right. All good. Thanks. Did you get to the bottom of Rochelle's case yet?
Yes, sir. I'm going to text you.
What does the computer say about it?
I'm texting you.
Ah. Okay.
Excuse me, is there any way that I can get put into a room to speak with my attorney?
Your attorney is who, ma'am?
Christopher Castro.
Okay, he is right. Where is he? Mr. Castro, I'm going to put you in a room. She wants to talk to you, so go into room 4 with her.
Thank you.
Judge, we're back.
And where are we?
Judge, we can get about a week reset, gives the state time to find out the background of my client. Meanwhile, I'm getting the discovery on the actual offense report. I'm gonna confer with the DA tomorrow, but if we can reset this out about a week, Judge.
Okay, next Tuesday at 2. How's that?
Sounds good, sir.
All right, you're out of here. Thanks.
Next Tuesday at 2.
Yep.
Go on.
Yep.
Go on, Mr. Sawyer. I'm sorry.
Hi there.
Hello, I'm sorry. Please continue.
Nope, that's all I had. We're coming back next Tuesday, correct? 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Yes.
We'll see you all next week. Have a good day. Everybody.
All righty.
Okay, Eddie, go back into 2. Ms. Thorne is next. Go back into 2. After that, Mr. Okay, Mr. Reitmeyer, did you finish? Were you able to do whatever you needed?
Yes, ma'am. I was able to confer. I just wanted to make sure we're, I believe Judge said he's going to reset us a week. I just wanted to.
Exactly.
Okie dokie. Well, then I guess we'll see you then.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
So, Mr. Holt, you'll be next with Eddie. I understand you need to speak with Eddie, and Renee, you also need to speak with Eddie. Okay, so you'll be right after him in. I mean, Mr. Munoz, okay?
Do we have any other defendants still waiting for attorneys to show?